Hi, boys and girls. Remember how we went back to Reader's Workshop last week? So, today we are starting a brand new unit. We were working on building those stronger muscles. Yes, and you did. You were looking for snap words in disguise. You were trying to use your super sound power. And you've been reading more and more on as kids or books that you choose at home. That's totally fine. It is important as early readers to read, just right book. When you had your book baggie, we were talking a lot about just having that just right book. So we talked, you guys know what an easy book is for you, a medium-sized book for you, and a hard. Okay? Let's review really quickly while you're reading at home. What's an easy? One word on a page that you don't know, that should be an easy, okay? If it's medium, you have maybe 2, maybe 3 words on a page, depending on how many words are on a page, okay? If it's hard, you are having 4 to 5 words you do not know on every single page. Now, those are really fun books. The hard books are super fun to just read and look through the pictures. You don't have to... it's okay to not know all the words, but it's really not a just right book for you to read by yourself. Maybe that would be a book that you'd read with a parent or a sibling or something at home. Medium books. Do you remember what's happening with those medium books right in the middle? You're right. Yes, your brain is growing because it's not too hard that you're frustrated and you're like, I don't know that word. I don't know that word either. I don't know that word. 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 That's frustrating. That's a too hard book. But medium is, I don't know that word. Oh, but I know that one, and I know that one, and I know that one. Oh, there's one I don't know. But then we use all of our superpowers. We look at the picture power. We think about sound power. We think about snap word power. And all of these things that we've been working on for many months to read those unknown words, okay? And then the books that are easy, those are really a place for you to build snap word knowledge. It's a place for you to get out of that robot reading and read smoothly. We want our reading to sound like our talking, right? And so when you have easies, that doesn't mean you should stop reading easies. Easies is where you become that smooth, confident reader. Don't give up on the easies, okay? Because you need a little variety of easy and medium, and you need maybe a hard or two to look forward to reading and, create a goal for yourself of where you want to be as a reader, okay? All right, so I'm really excited about this new unit because it's about getting you to be, a bigger and better reader. But it's called Avid Readers. You might be thinking, is that a name of a bug? Aphids? No, it's Avid. Avid. Okay? Avid means that you just can't stop doing it. You just don't want to put that book down. You want to read, as soon as you do put it down, you want to read it again. And maybe you say, Mom, Dad, can you read it to me tomorrow? An avid reader just kind of wants to keep on reading and not stop, okay? So that's what we're going to be focusing on, is becoming avid readers, all right? So here's some mini posters about what does it mean to be an avid reader, okay? Avid readers read a lot. So that means that they're reading. That means someone's reading to them. That means they have challenge books. Okay, just like in our reading mat, you had easy, medium, and hard in a stack. The stack with an easy book on top, a medium in the middle, and hard on the bottom, right? So they read a lot. We were reading a ton when we were in the classroom, right? Yep, so you need to read a lot to become an avid reader. Okay, now this says find places everywhere to read. So if you're going to read a lot, then you kind of have to read everywhere, right? Maybe this is showing reading on the bus. Well, we're not going on the bus, right? Not right now. or the train. This could be the train or the L. Then this is reading at a desk. That's what we would do at our table spots, right? During Reader's Workshop, and we had our private reading time. Yeah, you had your book baggie and your reading mat and a big stack of books. That's what we would do. All right, so then, but some people read on the beach, yeah? Or maybe read at the park. This could be your backyard. Okay, find a tree in your front yard or your backyard or your side yard or whatever in front of your building that you might live in. And then this is maybe reading in your bed. I know a lot of you have that nighttime routine of having a story read to you before you go to bed. I love that. I love Mr. Norton and me. We read before we go to bed every night. My kids read before they go to bed every night as a way to kind of unwind from the day, and just a part of our routine. Okay? So finding a good cozy spot is important for avid readers. All right, readers, we also keep a stack of books in waiting. So I kind of talked about that, right? Our easy, medium, hard books stack. And you're used to having a stack in your book baggie. You know, it might be kind of fun to create your own book baggie at your house. Maybe you could use your backpack, like empty out your backpack from school and make that, instead of a backpack, your book backpack. Maybe you could even use a jewel bag, a brown paper bag or shopping bag of some sort, and it can become a book bag. So you can always have your own stack of books that are ready to read. So as soon as you finish one book, you have another one to read. You might be wondering, where are these books coming from, Mrs. Norton? The library's closed right now. We don't have the book cart in our classroom, right? So, Raz kids, if you guys have a printer at home, and if you can, it would be awesome to print out at least 3 books. Maybe just do it in black and white. Don't do it in color. Color's really expensive to print. We've talked about that in the classroom before. When I do guided reading groups, sometimes you wonder why some of our copies, when I have multiple copies of a book, and you would say, well, why is yours color and mine's not? That's because it's expensive to print in color. So just do it in black and white. If you could do a couple of easies, that'd be awesome, okay, to create a stack of books over time, okay? All right, stack of books is important. All right, another thing to become an avid reader is you just can't stop reading. You just keep on going and going and going and going, just like we would do when we were in the classroom. Now, in the beginning of the year, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember I challenged you to read for 2 minutes back in September? Yeah, 2 minutes. Now you could do probably 8 or 10. Some of you maybe more. But it starts, that we call that stamina. Like how long you can do math, or how long you can read and write. How long you can swim from one side of the pool to the other, or running. It's all called stamina. It's like how much energy do you have to put into something, okay? So we're going to be talking about that with reading, Can you read, for 3 minutes by yourself? Can you read for 5 minutes by yourself? And it says can't stop reading, but, of course we're going to stop at some point. But this is more about setting goals for yourself as a reader to read more and more every week. Okay, it's a good one. All right, here's my last one for our lesson for today, okay, to begin to be avid readers. Not the very last poster, but last one for today. It's kind of a lot of posters, but a lot of those already make sense, and you already know those. All right, now here's a new one. We've never talked about this before. So do you notice how there's glasses and those little lines with an arrow at the end? And we're looking at the book. I want you to guess. What is that telling us to do with those glasses? And we're looking with the arrow, like you have arrows coming out of your glasses. I have glasses. So it says, really pay attention to the book. So yeah, you can't read unless you're paying attention, right? If I look like this, am I paying attention? I can't even do it for very long. It just makes me laugh. No, I'm not paying attention, so I'm not. Am I going to understand what I'm hearing or reading? No. Am I going to be paying attention to my picture power? Not really, if I'm going like this. You have to pay attention. It's just as important as using the superpowers. You don't even know what superpowers to use unless you're paying attention to the book. All right, so that's what being an avid reader starts out looking like. And we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, readers. Can't wait to start and read some more. Bye.